Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Rico and Mambo Morning Show. We got High Tone in the house.
Yeah. Ooh. 8:05. Good morning.
What's up, man? Good to see you again.
I'm so happy I'm here with you guys right now, bro. Like,
where have you been?
Man. When was the last time he was here? Like a couple years ago?
It's
3 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, remember the last time we tried to stop over? We did stop over at your place, but you weren't there.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. It's just like, okay,
you know what?
We're not cool with him then.
He probably seen us on camera and ran. Huh? Let me go to the
tattoo. It ain't never
room.
gonna be like that, bro.
Don't answer the door. Don't even look out the blinds.
Hey man, but you know, I've when I first found your Instagram and your music, again, I'll tell you again, I was a fan, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And you know, working in radio for what, already 20 years?
Yeah.
I always liked the stuff, and I hope my boss doesn't say anything. Like, we burn out the stuff that's on the radio. You know, you hear it like
of course.
a lot, but when I actually find something and I listen to it, I was like, all right, I'm a fan of this.
Yeah.
And you've been grinding for a minute.
Man, I definitely have been working at this my entire life, bro. So opportunities like this, to come on a show like this with OGs like this, man, bro, I can't pass that opportunity up. And I'm glad I'm right here, bro. Q95.9 is where you got to be every morning with Rico and Mambo, and that's why I'm here with you guys today. I'm bringing good vibes. I'm bringing you motivation at these early AM hours, and that's what High Tone does, is bring you inspiration and motivation for them days that you feel like you don't even want to go to work, bro, and I'm right here with you guys.
And you know what? Another crazy thing is, like, when you see High Tone, it's like, oh man, this dude's gonna hit me up right now. but you see that, bro? It just changes the whole vibe, the good energy, and what made you the way you are, bro? Like, you're a different type of dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the whole world is based off stereotypes, bro. So it's like I've always just tried to break that, bro. Like, everyone in this world looks at something and goes, I know what it's about. But when you really get to know somebody and really vibe with them and capture that energy, bro, it instantly changes people, bro. Right. I could be at In-N-Out getting a burger and a 65, 70, 80-year-old lady could be ordering, and I'm going to spark that conversation because I'm going to leave there with an impression on her to change what the world thinks of a man that looks like me.
Right.
And that's what it's about, bro. It's every day figuring out a way to change, get better, do something different, really elevate your game, bro. And that's what TFC and High Tone is about, bro, is elevation.
And you know, the unfortunate thing is that we're all guilty of judging the book by its cover.
Of course.
Every single one of us at a certain point in our lives, we've done it at least once or twice. And but it's awesome that you're doing that. It's like, hey, but that's who you are, though. You know what I mean? It's just, you've always been a real good guy, man.
Yeah,
seriously.
Thank you, bro.
And that's why I believe that good things happen to you and have been happening to you.
And not only that, your hustle, man.
Incredible.
You know, it was the music, and then you know, later on I found out that you did the tats, the clothing line, and you just told me you guys have a barbershop where you're from.
Yeah.
So, man, where do you get the time to do all this?
I tell everybody, I'm like, I really do wish some days I could just create 2 more of me's and help me run the businesses throughout the day. But I just never wanted to be normal and average, dog. Like, I really think if you have a dream, you can't just sit back and really wait on somebody to just hand you opportunities, because this world ain't nobody's going to hand you nothing. You really got to create this opportunity, whether you're tired and whether you feel like you don't want to wake up and do it no more. It's like, if you don't want to be regular and just paycheck to paycheck and really struggle, like, you really have to put in this legwork, bro. That's it.
But I think that there's a whole generation that's out there right now that kind of, they feel this sense of entitlement of where you owe this to me. It's like, well, hang on a second. I had to work for everything that I've got. And right now there's this sense of entitlement that just drives me nuts.
Oh, I mean, bro, it could go on and on, bro. You guys aren't sitting here today 20 years plus in the game just because you just felt like saying that.
Right.
That was years of ups and downs. And I mean, goods and bads.
We just celebrated the 20-year anniversary, and we were listening to old tapes when we used to
Yeah.
do the night show. Oh man,
I bet you that was classic, bro.
It was.
we were irresponsible, bro. We
Yeah.
needed a babysitter. That's what it was, man. But you know what? I feel that listening to those tapes and where the show is at now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't consider the show ours. I consider it the listeners.
Yeah.
Just because if it wasn't for the listeners, we wouldn't be doing this for 20 plus years.
Right,
Oh my
exactly.
God. I'm over here knocking stuff up. We're professionals, by the way. 20 years in the game.
Don't try this at home, kids. Right? We're warning you right now, man.
Hey, so let's talk about your new project, man. When you came in here, explain what you brought us, man.
I brought you a medication pill bottle with a big pill USB in there that please don't try to swallow if you get this at home. Like, this is not for consumption of the mouth. It's for consumption of the ear,
This is great marketing, by the way, right?
this is beautiful right
Thank
here,
you,
man.
thank you. Like I continue to say, always find a way to create things that ain't nobody created before, bro. So don't be afraid to just go a route that you want to go. And that's what this is. Every single piece of product and music and visuals and documentary is on the pill. One place, one push of a button, you could listen to everything that I have. And these were only made for special people and people that won a contest when I dropped the project. But that's why I brought them here to you guys today, bro, because I really felt like you guys needed this, and this is a special thing for me,
Now, when I first went on your Instagram recently, you were pushing this deal. It's like a mini documentary.
Yeah.
And what was that about, man? And where can people check it out?
Yeah, you could go on YouTube and just search NXN documentary or High Tone documentary. Pretty simple. The documentary is just about my fall, bro. About having everything and having these blessings and these things that people wish they had, and doing certain things that could potentially get taken away from you, bro. Like, we have a sense as humans to like forget how blessed we are here.
Right.
And we do these certain things and make these certain decisions and fall into these certain places that, man, bro, can in a second, everything
Lose
you
it
work
all.
for could
Be
be gone,
gone,
bro.
yeah.
And I had a fall from owning the businesses to the music and to, designing the clothes and running myself in the dirt and the drugs and the alcohol and the parties and the no sleep and the late nights and 5 years of doing that every day, bro, is gonna push you to a limit, bro,
Yeah.
where you're gonna find yourself in this place where I don't wish nobody to be in. It's a dark place. And this is how No Xanax Needed really came about, bro. I was in a place in my life where I felt like I wasn't gonna. I didn't think I'd ever have a conversation with you again, with my mom again. I thought I was gonna be gone. And this is how powerful and what the message I'm promoting in this is like. We all have mistakes. We all fall. We all really end up in places we never wished or thought we would be in. But there's always a time and place that you could really stand back up, bro. We could fall 10 times, but the main thing is if you get up that 11th time, you really have one more shot to fix everything that you messed up. And that's what No Xanax Needed is about, dog. It's about remembering that we're blessed. We have chances. We're not perfect, but we got to keep moving forward, bro.
And one of the things too is that you see with a lot of artists is they always talk about the glamour and the positive that they go through. They never talk about what the stuff that you
dark
just
side.
talked about.
Yeah, the dark side.
And it's always cool to hear that that it's not always about what twerking and
Yeah.
being lit at the club, and you talk about like
what
kid.
my mom goes through, what my sister and what my friends and what you guys go through. The whole world has pain.
And you know what? I wish we could play the whole thing,
Of course.
but I'm pretty sure this is dirty, right? The whole 9 tracks.
Oh yeah, bro. I do know, but we do got clean, but
yeah.
it's not on this. But we have a clean out there on every outlet, Spotify, iTunes. There's clean and dirty.
Okay, so
which is great.
So the single that you said it wasn't even going to be like a single that you guys released. Someone who's respected in the industry said, "Hey, you need to go with this one as a single."
Yeah.
And what's the song called?
The song's called Enjoy. We never really created this, or I didn't create this with intentions to be here on the morning show and promote a single and really sell the one song, but it was such a great song, and I was getting so much response from it that this is the single we're pushing, bro. Enjoy is what it is. Every day you wake up and you really got to enjoy it. Enjoy life.
You want to get into Enjoy right now?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do it right here. All right, it's High Tone right here on the Rico and Mambo Morning Show.